What's up guys, it's Pio here, and today we'll be going over 9 useful tricks from the Dust 2 matchup between Team Liquid and Spirit during IEM Cologne. These consist of grenades, plays, and setups that you and your friends can apply to your games. So without any more delay, let's get right into it. The first trick that I've found would be Nitro's A-site defensive smoke in this pistol round. He positions himself near single box, aims like shown, then right click throws. While Nitro didn't land any kills, let's analyze how you can apply this smoke to your game. The smoke lands on the site rail, and if you position around the boost, you can spot the T's legs as they run up to A site. Here is how it looks from the CT's perspective, and here's how it looks like from the T's. I would say that this smoke would be as effective if not more in gun rounds. The one thing to look out for would be the T's that take the alternate path by jumping up to site. But if you have another teammate playing your A site, he should pick this up. Also, you are vulnerable to getting flashed if the T's throw a flash above ramp like this. The following trick would be the smart solo setup by EliGE on A side. He holds a molly out while jump spotting A short. This is a safe way to get information, and as soon as he spots the T's, he can drop a molly on the short entrance. After dropping the molly, EliGE quickly falls back to A side, and now the T's smoked his molly and are beginning to push in. EliGE responds by dropping a defensive smoke of his own, which has a small gap for him to peek at. He finds the frag on Wonderful, but he runs out of ammo and dies to Magix. If he had more ammo on his M4, there is a high chance that he gets the second kill because Magix is pushing through a smoke. So to recap this trick, jump spot short like this, then drop a molly if there's contact. Fall back to site, and if they disrespect your molly or they push in, drop a defensive smoke, play around. The third trick is this interesting double op setup from Liquid. So YEKINDAR smokes bottom mid, then goes lower taunts with his op. This smoke denies vision from suicide and also serves as an escape route for the lower players. YEKINDAR also has EliGE to support him in case they get run down by multiple enemies. While this is happening, oSee uses his op to post on top mid. The reasoning behind this setup is that if either op takes contact, there is a high chance that the T's would simply swing out the other side without expecting a second op. In this round, oSee gets the first pick on top mid, then YEKINDAR finds the second. EliGE unfortunately dies, but YEKINDAR gets away with the help of the smoke. The next trick is this clever anti-lurk smoke thrown by Nitro on A long. In round number 8, Nitro is left as the pit anchor, while Team Spirit executed out short A. Nitro wasted no time and quickly went to help his teammates on the retake. Since there is that risk of a late long lurk, Nitro underhanded the smoke on long while he scales up ramp. Magix eventually does lurk out, but the smoke makes it difficult for him to have clear vision of A side. He has to swing to the right just to see if anyone is still on the ramp. This smoke is helpful if the enemies have a tendency to send a late lurk out long, and you want to prioritize helping the retake over hunting out this lurk. As for the fifth trick, Chopper supports Siren in clearing lower taunts during the mid round with a simple yet effective flash. Siren gets up close on mid doors and waits for Chopper's flash to pop lower. On the other hand, Chopper aims the flash above mid doors like this and left click throw. Spirit went for this info play because they lost 2 players defending long, so they need to take a risk to even out the round. This simple play can be coordinated by your mid and B player to catch that pesky lurker on lower tunnels. Up next, we have this quick and safe way to peek short A from Xbox as shown by the Spirit players. The premise here is that the T will double jump to get on top of Xbox while hiding his head from short itself. In comparison, if you try to get up the standard way, you'll be showing your head to the enemy and he can anticipate for your peek. By using this skill jump instead, you can stay hidden until you are ready to peek short. You can also pair this with another player peeking from catwalk, which can grant you a strong double peek. This 7th trick that I've found would be this A-site window flash thrown by oSee. It serves 2 purposes. The first one being to support against an A hit as it blinds the T's coming out of short. The other purpose would be in retake situations as it blinds multiple angles in A side. To throw this flash, position yourself in this part of CT spawn, aim slightly above this window, and left click throw. Make sure to turn away from this flash while running in, and also inform your teammates so they can dodge it in time. The following trick is this HE by YEKINDAR, which he uses to cross mid more safely. He lines himself by this box on CT, aims at the edge of this wall, then left click throws. Using an HE to cross middle is not unheard of, and it is something that teams used to do back in old Dust 2 around 2015. In the current Dust 2, the purpose of this nade is to briefly deny vision from the suicide player so you can cross mid doors. A CT can also surprise peek from the left or simply go lower tons afterward. This HE is situational and would typically be thrown if the Ts like peeking from suicide or even boosting. The next trick would be Patsi's nade combo to quickly smoke Xbox. He jumps down to suicide, run throws a molly like this, then jump throws a smoke from behind this box by aiming at this P. With the molly up, the smoke has less bounce, thus blooms faster. It lands around 2 seconds quicker compared to the standard or fast lineups of the Xbox smokes. This means less waiting for the smoke to bloom, and the Ts can rush up catwalk quicker without having to worry about an op posting on top mid. However, I can see this smoke being partly neutralized if the CTs throw a molly for top mid or short. So despite the fast blooming smoke, the Ts will have to wait out the molly. Also, using a smoke plus molly combo in exchange for a counter molly is an expensive trade. The main purpose that I see to this nade combo would be to mess with the CT's timing and surprise them with a slightly faster variation of cat control. Also, this utility combo would be more effective if the CTs are low on util and would not have a counter molotov for short A. So that concludes today's video. I hope you found these tricks useful and applicable to your Dust 2 games. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed and learned from the content. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm a head up.